Hej og velkommen til. I de næste 20 minutter vil jeg snakke lidt om Google. Hvad Google er, og hvilken indflydelse det har på vores samfund. Google Incorporated er et emne, jeg har valgt, fordi jeg dagligt bruger rigtig mange af Googles værktøjer. Både privat, men også til arbejde. Og med det overordnede emne, noget der har ændret verdenshistorien, mener jeg også, at Google har en rigtig stor betydning og indflydelse på sådan som vi mennesker er i dag. Jeg ser Google som et inspirerende emne at skrive om, netop fordi de har gjort de ting, de har, på så kort tid. Kort vil jeg lige give en lille indholdsfortegnelse over, hvad jeg vil snakke om. Til at starte med vil jeg fortælle jer lidt om Google, hvordan de startede og hvem der stiftede det. Så vil jeg fortælle jer lidt om, hvad Google er, udover den søgemaskine, de fleste kender Google for. Jeg vil også fortælle jer lidt om Google i fremtiden, hvad de har af mål og projekter. Jeg vil også fortælle jer lidt om Google Green, hvad det er for noget, og hvad Google gør for vores miljø. Til sidst vil jeg fortælle jer om Googles økonomi, og hvad der finansierer Google i dag. Men ellers så vil jeg nu starte med at fortælle, hvordan Google startede. Det vi i dag kender som Google Incorporated skal vi helt tilbage til 1995 for at få starten med på. Larry Page, som dengang var 22 år, overvejede at starte på Stanford University, hvor den 21-årige Sergey Brin havde fået til opgave at vise ham rundt. I 96 var Larry blevet optaget på Stanford, og de to var blevet datalogistuderende. Der begyndte det. Den første søgemaskine, Backrub. I 97 besluttede de sig for at give Backrub et nyt navn. Efter en brainstorm fandt de på Google, som kom af ordet Gagol, hvilket er et matematisk udtryk for et et-tal efterfulgt af 100 nuller. Ordet Google skulle afspejle deres ambition og mål om at organisere uendelige mængder information på internettet. I august 98 skrev Andy Bertolchem en check på $100,000 til en virksomhed, der endnu ikke eksisterede, Google Incorporated. Dagen kom. Den 4. september blev aktieselskabet Google stiftet. Der begyndte hele eventyret for Larry og Sergey for alvor. Siden da er det kun gået én vej for Google. Google er en søgemaskine. Men selve firmaet Google er et multinationalt selskab, som der i over et årti har givet verden en lang række værktøjer. Til at starte med kun internetservice. Men på de senere år har de også leveret en masse hardware. Heriblandt deres mobilserie Nexus og deres nye Chromebook. I dette klip får vi også vist en lang række af Googles produkter.
Say hello, they say hola, and they say bonjour. I'm pissed I never got to fly on a Concorde. I've been Southampton, but I've never been to Scunthorpe. I'm fucking crazy with the kicks, call me John Claude. I'm about to be a bigger star than my mum for. Cause every day I got a groupie at my front door. Now I try.
En anden video, jeg også lige vil vise jer, er den her. Den viser en masse om Googles arbejdsforhold og hvordan der er på Googles hovedkvarter.
Take a dip in the endless pool. Go for a workout at the gym. And then waltz on down for a deep tissue massage.
And are you ready for your massage today?
Nope, this isn't a spa. This is Google in Mountain View, California. Home of the most extreme office perks in the country.
We have everything you can imagine. Google really takes care of us. I'm much healthier and happier for it.
And it all goes down at Google's main headquarters, aka the Googleplex. One giant funhouse.
When I first met the founders, I walked into our office and found Larry Page on rollerblades and Sergey Brin bouncing around on a physio ball. And I knew that this was no normal standard company.
That's an understatement. Spanning over 1 million square feet, the Googleplex is 2.5 times the size of Giant Stadium. Comprised of 16 buildings, which house the thousands of employees who are lucky enough to work here. And just like the campus, the perks are endless.
If you open your eyes, it's hard to miss them.
One of the most crowd-pleasing perks, that would be the food.
Food here at Google is part of our culture. We have a variety of restaurants serving all sorts of different styles of food, from tapas, small plates, or ethnic foods, Indian to Asian to South American.
That's right. Instead of your typical little lunchroom, Google has 18 different cafes serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
The food is really incredible because there's so many options.
And the best part? All the meals are free. That's right. Free.
Som jeg allerede nu kan fornemme, er det også et sted rigtig mange giver penge for at arbejde. Det kan også ses på deres jobansøgninger, med over 1 million jobansøgninger om året.
One of the cafes is called Cafe 150. Everything served there comes from within 150 miles of Google. It's all delicious, healthy, mostly organic and locally grown food.
And if eating locally is eco-friendly, Google takes it one step further, because they grow their own food right on campus.
Our employees, they're excited with the cafe that says Google strawberries and key lime Google pie.
But even that's not enough free food for these employees. Because Google makes sure there are unlimited munchies within a few feet of everyone's desks.
We're about, 40 feet from where I sit at my desk.
And unlike your average workplace, Google provides more than an old coffee pot and creamer. They hook it up fancy Java style. And oh yeah, it's all on the house.
I get up from my desk quite a bit and make myself
got the perk to take care of it. Not one, not two, but 4 fully loaded gyms. And you guessed it, they're all free.
Having the gym here at Google has been great for me because it's allowed me to train for 2 marathons. I've been much healthier and happier, and definitely getting in those lunch runs in has been perfect for getting back to work. It's made me so much more productive.
And for those employees gunning for a six-pack, Google even has personal trainers on site.
It's a great asset having personal trainers here. They really work one-on-one with you and help keep our workforce fit.
After feeling the burn, there's only one thing left to do. Get a massage. Once a year on their birthdays, these lucky Googlers get a free rub-down.
Is there anything that's bothering you today? Neck, shoulders, back?
Feeling sleepy after that? Employees can nap in sleeping pods while listening to some relaxing music. Still not enough TLC? There's also a doctor's office to take care of any aches and pains.
Hi, I'm Dr. Razavi. How are you today?
And of course, no doctor's bill. But Google doesn't just take care of their employees' bodies. The company also does their laundry. That's right. Google provides on-site laundromats for their employees' dirty clothes.
You can show up for your day with a bag of laundry over your shoulders, throw your laundry in our washroom area, go to work, and go home with your laundry done.
Doing laundry at the office is a Google tradition. Founders Larry and Sergey have been pulling this act for years.
They would work in this garage at the home of a friend. They would also do their laundry. The owner of the home used to complain they would cost her more money in utility bills than they were actually paying in rent.
I just got out of work, I went to the gym, worked out for an hour, and now I'm here doing my laundry. How cool is that? Where else can you do this, right?
Only at Google. But even with all these amazing perks, sometimes Googlers want to leave the campus. And when they do, the company provides the wheels. And no, these aren't your average gas guzzlers.
We have both plug-in Priuses and regular Priuses. So any employee that wants to check out a car and do some errands, they just have to use this really simple electronic key, and they zip away. And when they're done, they just plug the car back in, and then the car gets recharged.
Free car? You better believe it. And when these lucky employees come back to Google after running some errands, there's only one place left to go. the sleeping pods. Hold up, we're not done. Because the Googleplex in Mountain View, California is just one of 68 other extreme Google workplaces around the world. First stop, Belo Horizonte, Brazil. Here, Google employees can grab a quick nap, not in a pod chair, but in one of 4 indoor hammocks. Next, Beijing, China. In the high-tech digs of Tsinghua Science Park, employees have their team meetings in beanbag chairs. And when it's break time, they're hanging out in one of 10 micro kitchens, playing ping pong. But Google's most extreme international workplace has got to be Zurich, Switzerland. Google created this engineering office with one thing in mind, to keep their 400 employees happy. So they brought in a psychologist to find out what would gratify these Googlers. And this is what they came up with. A lounge that houses exotic fish in an aquarium full of 1,850 liters of water to calm the minds of these hard workers. Then there's the Victorian Library for a change of scenery, so these Googlers can feel like they've escaped the office on their coffee break. And when they want a little privacy, they can go into one of 100 different pods, with themes ranging from a Swiss chalet to an igloo satellite. Moving between floors? Why take the stairs when there's this fire pole? That's right, a fire pole. And for their lunch break, these fun-loving employees wanted the quickest way to get to the cafeteria. The answer? This slide. Yep, at Google, the perks are out of this world, around the world.
Ja, som vi kan se, så er det et fantastisk sted at arbejde ved Google. Som vi også kunne se i videoen, så er Google meget bevidst om miljøet. Google har brugt over 10 milliarder danske kroner på vedvarende energi. Googles absolutte hovedmål er at samle al verdens information på ét sted. Google. De anslog i sin tid, at det vil tage omkring 300 år at nå det mål. Et af Googles fremtidsprojekter er Google Home, et operativt system til hjemmet. Forestil dig, at du kan styre alting i dit hjem fra et sted, fra din computer, din tablet eller måske din mobiltelefon. Google vil ikke sætte nogen grænser i deres nye operative system. Google forsker også allerede nu i selvkørende biler. Det vil både gøre det nemmere, mere brugervenligt og miljøvenligt at køre bil. Ja, det er svært at forudsige, hvad Google har i ærmerne ellers. Men Google har ikke skuffet os før, og det tror jeg heller ikke, de vil gøre fremover. Ja, som du nok har gættet, så skal vi snakke om økonomi og hvad der finansierer Google. Google finansieres i dag primært igennem annoncer. Der kommer 97% af deres samlede indtægter fra. De resterende 3% ligger i følgende: Android OS, Nexus mobilserien, Motorola, Chromebook, Chromebox, Google søgeapparat, med en profit på omkring 13 milliarder ved udgangen af 2012, er det også forståeligt, at Google kan, hvad de kan. Og med 60.000 ansatte skal der også lidt til for at holde de standarder, Google har for deres arbejdsmiljø. Formuen er ikke bare stor i Google, det blev den også hurtigt for de 2 iværksættere. Der gik kun små 6 år før de 2 stiftere, Larry og Sergey, blev milliardærer. De 2 menes i dag at have en formue værd på omkring 116 milliarder danske kroner. Det var alt, jeg havde til jer, og jeg håber, I har fået noget ud af det, og I har fået et bedre kendskab til Google. Mange tak.
Say clap your hands, everybody. Say clap